Yeah, so how it was created. Guess, hey, a lot of people on here, they see me on here and they see how unique I am and how crazy it is to see a nigga, man, getting my L card cracking, man. We take a couple L's, we get back up to our feet. We take losses. Saying, you know what I'm saying? All condolences, rest in peace to Brandon, man. You know what I'm saying? Our main heads, captains, bro. Westminster Cemetery, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna talk about how it was created, right? How it was created out here and everything. And how I ended up out here being a hood individual, and I didn't just end up being some basketball sucker. You know what I'm saying? Like they are. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth of the matter, bro. Most of them are. Some of them got some hood shit in them. A lot of them are suckers. They got a silver spoon for being tall, so they don't gotta be out here in the street. What did Biggie Smalls sing? Either you got a wicked jump shot or you sling crack rocks. You know what I'm saying? So my people actually originally is from the south side of Chicago. My family's from the south side of Chicago, cold streets. The south side of Chicago, man. You know what I mean? Stuff don't play games. Chicago, one of the most dangerous places in the world, okay? You know what I mean? Blood gangs. I think it's mainly Bloods. A lot of Bloods in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Crips too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Fan bands out there. I'm still trying to get out there and get to them, man. But it's just stuff is messed up and crazy. I'm battling all type of health dilemmas, so it's really hard for me to really do anything. I'm like passing on to the other side, man. You know what I mean? But people come from the south side of Chicago, man. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I was dropped off. Actually, I was born in Anaheim and grew up in Santa Ana. You know what I'm saying? Garnsey Street, Sandpoint Park, SP, Sandpoint Park, man. You know what I'm saying? From, you know, I wouldn't say necessarily the hugest low incomes of family, but we didn't have money. We don't have the most. We ain't necessarily rich. It ain't necessarily perfect. It ain't easy. So we use somewhat of a low income, low budget of a family situation. You know what I'm saying? That's where I actually do come from. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking from the heart. I'm speaking from the soul. You know what I mean? And I had a big break, actually, a big opportunity to get a scholarship into major collegiate universities with my athleticism and things. You know what I mean? Because I was very good, blessed athlete, promising to go places. But unfortunately, things got real intense. Me and my dad were getting into it real hard, man. I was getting real intense, playing against some of the top ball players in the nation, playing like 5 games in a day. I started getting rated real high. And unfortunately, I landed real high. So I was jumping real high and running for these guys and everything. The devil tricked me into landing real high, and I ended up in a wheelchair, 2 broken ankles, hauled out to emergency hospital. I guess I'll just tell the real. It's my Santa Ana 17th Street Compton account. I think everybody pretty much knows, you know what I'm saying? The terrible story that, it was a father and son dilemma where basically dad had just flipped out and scared the son over the balcony. I was 17 years old. Written on my belly. Written on my belly. There it is. Thug life. Throwing the thug life. 17th Street, Santa Ana. These streets in Santa Ana. 17th. So I landed in screams and cries and pain, and both legs were blown up into huge stones to the hospital. And it wasn't even in there. The struggle right there, that it would get worse after this, and I'll get back to my feet. And I'm probably through the streets, since I've been out in the streets, 'Cause I ran for my life. I was scared as a child and everything. Fighting as a child at 17 years old. And I've probably been in over 100 fights. And really totaled some people. I've been over 100. It had to be at least over 100 fights that I've been in since I've been out here.